I have a question for black people. If you're against racism.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? I hope you are doing good.
I have a question for black people. If you're against racism, and racism is so bad, why do you support other black people that's racist to white people? Let me explain. It was this viral video on TikTok and YouTube where this black man was beating this older white woman over an alleged argument. He beat her to the point where she couldn't move. She was laying on the ground in pain, waiting on the ambulance. So I went to the comment section on that video. Almost every black person that left a comment was taken up for that black guy. So let me get this straight. You can justify a man beating the hell out of a woman long as she not black, right? The comment section was filled up with racist comments to white people saying Karen got what she deserved. She probably was racist. These people have no way of knowing that, but they still paint her as a racist, even though she was a victim. Now we all know if he was beating up a black woman, nothing would justify him putting his hands on her. Black people want equal treatment, but they don't want to give equal treatment. Black people say they hate racist people, but you then run to the comment section and leave thousands of racist comments to white people. Every black woman in America was outraged when that black man was beating that black woman in that restaurant. Everyone was happy her son took that man's life. Nobody white was running to the comment section saying she should have shut the fuck up. Only black man was saying that. The guy that beat that white woman, he probably beat black women the exact same way. So why in the hell is black people supporting this man and he's a woman beater? This is the same man that's gonna beat your daughter and beat the fuck out your mother.
Name some of your white friends.
Nah.
You don't have any.
I got some white friends.
Name them.
I don't want to do that.
How can anyone believe you?
Look at my watch. Got this watch online. Your boy's wearing J. Crew jeans. Got white friends. Trust me.
That's reverse racism.
Interesting. I think that you're trying to get a soundbite, right? And you're not gonna get it from me.
Why are you so antagonistic to me?
You brought me on the show trying to get me, and I'm not gonna let you get me.
I'm not getting anything.
You get a bunch of your friends to come here, and then you try to make them look stupid. And guess what? Your boy not dumb. I watched all the videos.
You watched all of my videos?
I watched all the videos.
Thank you. What did you think?
All right.
You're fucking rude.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
He's not gonna lie to me?
Okay, cool. You want me to lie?
Yes.
You want me to play into it?
Yes.
Oh, white people stink. They all smell like shit, and they dumb as hell too.
Oh, white people stink. They all smell like shit, and they dumb as hell too.
As of right now, your opinion means so little.
Wow, a black woman's opinion doesn't mean anything.
No, not a black woman's opinion.
You heard it right here,
Z-Way's
2018.
opinion.
Please look at your camera and apologize to black women.
This is my camera?
Yes.
Black women, I love y'all. Z-Way can straight up eat shit right now.
Wow.
Straight up. I feel like this isn't going to make the video, and that's fine.
I'm going to cut this out.
Okay, we'll see. Because honestly, I feel like it's kind of hot. And I feel like, no joke, you're chasing the likes. And you know it's going to get them likes. We'll see if it stays in.
Just got an account with this bank, and they immediately gave him a loan. He called me because he knew that I had a better paying job, and I had better credit than him. So I said, yeah, I am looking for a new car. I think I'll go check it out. I went there, I got an account, and then I inquired about a loan. Now I'm working with this older white woman, and she immediately tells me that I'm not qualified for anything. So I leave. I come back about a year later with 2 jobs this time. And I'm greeted by another older white lady. She tells me that I'm still not qualified, that she needs to see more from me. So I leave. I come back a year later, this time with the best job that I've ever had, that paid more than I had ever been paid before. Also at this time, my friend is getting his second loan on a car. She looks at everything and says that she needs to still see more. So I said, you know what, forget this. I'm going to do it on my own. So I go out and I buy my first brand new car. high interest and all. A year later, I come back to get it refinanced, and I'm greeted by a younger white woman. She takes a look and she sees everything that I've done and tells me that she just needs to see more. So I leave. About 6 months later, I decide to try one more time to get that car refinanced. This time I'm helped by a younger black gentleman. He takes a few seconds to look at everything and immediately approves me for that loan. I wonder why. Tell me as a white person when you've had any experience like that.
This is true as hell. Fun fact, you don't actually have to tell me this. Like, if you went through like a racist phase, you don't have to tell me this. The amount of people in 2017 who like came up to me and were like, I voted for Trump and I regret it. Do I look like Jesus? Am I supposed to forgive you? And it's the same thing when you're like, oh yeah, I had like a weird racist phase and now I'm out of it and I'm just super left now. And you're only telling us this to clear yourself up of your own guilt, and we don't care. It is not helpful. It is not helpful for us. Talk about it with your therapist.
Dear white people, do you sometimes feel like the victim? Are you afraid of becoming the minority? Do you get defensive when being approached by racial information? Do you become angry when someone talks about racism to you? If you answer yes all those questions, you have white fragility. White fragility is really discomfort that white people feel when being approached by racial injustice or racial inequality. I'll give you guys a couple examples. The first one, if a black person is talking about slavery and we talk about how a white person treated the black people, and your first response is to be like, oh, well, you have to get over it. That's in the past. We shouldn't talk about that anymore. That was my ancestors. I didn't do it. Love, that's an example of white fragility. You are so uncomfortable with the talk, the conversation of slavery, that you feel the need to put yourself as the victim in that situation. The second example, red states banning books that revolves around race and racism. Since there are so many books that talk about race and racism, so many white people feel scared. They are scared that the truth is going to come out. They feel like they're being punished. They feel as though they're being targeted. That's an example of white fragility. Last example. You decide to share your story about racism online. And within that video, you mention how a specific white person treated you. Once the video is out, so is your comments. The comments are full of white people telling you that you're overreacting, it never happened, get over it, it's okay, it's not all white people. And now, instead of you telling your story, you being the target, is white people trying to victimize themselves in a situation they created. That's white fragility.
All white people are racist. It's in their DNA. Ideologies and common occurrences that are a result of a group of people's actions are not hereditary. That'd be like somebody saying all black people are born violent. Then again, even that claim would probably have a little more standing than your everybody's racist thing you got going on. The fact that I have a master's in social justice tells me I know more than you. Racism is based in systemic violence. Imagine going to school for 8 years. Scratch that. Imagine going to school for even 4 years just to get a degree in social justice. You're a professional social justice warrior, like top of your class. Imagine giving the government $100,000 for a degree that enables you to acquire credentials that allow you to call everyone in your vicinity oppressed. And imagine thinking that that little piece of paper crowns you as queen of the unfortunate and people that I think I'm better than. Is there more of you out there? Is there like a social...
Equal rights, equal fights, okay? A lot of men are tired of being treated like second-class citizens. And they're tired of being treated like they're not freaking humans. It's not princess treatment, it's basic fucking decency. Men aren't these robotic creatures only here to serve you, pay your rent, open your car door, take you on expensive dates, buy you purses and shoes. That man would appreciate a good morning text every once in a while. He would appreciate a thoughtful gift. Now, don't get me wrong, I definitely still believe in some traditional things that men should do. Like walking on the sidewalk, he walks closer to the car, something like that. I mean, it's a nice gesture, but I still don't understand the reason, because if a car crashes, we're both getting hit. But whatever, I digress. But yes, men still like to feel appreciated and that they're not being used and abused, and that they can also find someone that matches their energy and appreciates them just as much as they want to appreciate us, if they do. But a lot of women will sit up here and love to use that term, the grass is not greener on the other side, it's greener where you water it. But that sentiment definitely still goes the other way around. The grass is not greener on the other side, it's greener where you water it, baby girl. So give that man some love, some TLC and appreciation. It's not that hard. And I promise you, men are very...
Please don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notification. Anytime I upload a video, you will be notified. Stay blessed and